Life doesn't have to be in the pits. Let's do stone fruit instead.
Spice up your life with Kitchencatiatory. It's got good life with Cacciatore.
It's stone fruit season. Summertime is here, and these is my favorite season for fruits, obviously. You can have the apples and pears in the falls, but give me a fresh peach that smells so divine. Oh my gosh. So here we go with some samples of stone fruit. Anything that has a pit in it is called stone fruit. So we have the plum. There's so many different plums nowadays. There's the golden ones, there's the dragon ones, there's the purple ones. Then we have the peaches and the nectarines, and obviously you know the difference between that because the nectarine doesn't have that fuzzy peach on it, and the peach has the fuzz. And I like the peaches better for some reason. They just smell different. They smell better. And my favorite pit of all time is the cherry pit. The cherry fruit is my favorite. I can eat these all day long, and I think I'm gonna have one right now. So, Karen, are you there?
I am.
You caught me eating a cherry.
Okay.
What is your favorite?
Well, I was going to say nectarines, and then I was going to say peaches, and then I saw the cherries, and I love Rainier cherries.
Rainiers are my favorite, and for those of you who don't know, they're the more of the yellow with the pink on it.
So delicious, and no matter what season, they're always much more expensive than the regular cherries, and I don't know why, but they're juicy and they're sweet. I just love them.
And they're big these days too.
Mm-hmm.
So here I have a little granola. You can use any kind you want. This is a honey oat granola. And then we have a coconut toasted almond. And I'm going to mix these up together. And then I have a little butter over here, a little brown butter. You know how you get brown butter is you just put it on the stove and it turns brown. Do you see how delicious that is?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to pour it in here. This is going to be an easy air fryer peach cobbler. Who doesn't like peach cobbler?
I love peach cobbler. I like any kind of cobbler.
So we just stir that up with a little of that butter to make it more softer. And then I'm going to sprinkle in just a little bit of cinnamon. And we're going to take a peach and we're going to cut it in half. Let me move this so you can see it here. We're going to cut it in half. These are so ready. We're going to cut this little brown piece off. My brother was talking to me the other day about peaches, and he said the best way to eat a peach and the only way to eat a peach, and I agree with him, is standing over a sink and just slurping it up, and there's juices everywhere because that's the way we like to roll. So here we are. This is going to be a really easy situation. We have the two peaches split open, and we're just going to put this granola on top of it and smash it in. And it has that coconut almond, which I think is going to be really delicious. Smash it in. And then I'm going to put it in the air fryer, which has already been preheated to 325. And they're going to go in there. For some reason, it already smells good. And close it up and let it do its magic. So basically, I'm going to keep watching it, but I think it's going to be good for about, I don't know, maybe 6 or 7 minutes. We'll see. Let me clean up this area because the next dish I want to make is something that you can have as your summer dinner on your own, or you can have it as a salad or an appetizer when you have a dinner party. And this is burrata cheese. So if you don't know what burrata is, it is a soft mozzarella. It's very much more softer than a regular fresh mozzarella. This is super, super fresh. And you find it in your gourmet cheese sections that has water floating in it. So what you want to do is take it out, and you can see there's a little bit of water here from the container, but you just pat it dry. And this one happens to have black truffle in it. I'm so excited because I don't know about you, but I love black truffle. white truffle, black truffle, truffle oil, truffle salt. I use it all the time. So I'm going to take a little peek here. I'm going to turn the flame down here. We're going to put a little olive oil in there. And what I'm going to do is take another peach and put it in the skillet. One of the things you can do in the summer, which I love to do, is to grill your fruit. Grilled pineapple, amazing. Listen to that sizzle. Grilled peaches on the grill. You can mix them into salads. You can mix it in with like a shrimp. You can do any kind of a grilled fruit and put it with chicken. So I'm just going to put a little sear on it, just so it has a little bit of it holds in the juices. And then I clear these pits right now, the stone fruit pits. And I'm going to bring out a little salad, because this is a way we can get our greens in. If you're busy at work and you just want to come home, this is such a quick, easy meal. So you put your salad on the plate, put a little olive oil. I keep my salads really simple. A little Maldon salt, which is also in our Kitchencatiatory shopping cart. And of course, we have a little bit of pepper. I like to keep everything really, really simple with the salad. I very rarely use vinegars, but if you're going to use vinegar, use a really fine one. I have a couple of vinegars over here that I'm really excited about. This one right here is a rosé wine vinegar. So look at that beauty. And I can smell the peaches right now. Oh my gosh. This is going to be a really great light lunch, light dinner. You can put some grilled shrimp around it. And as I mentioned, you can use it as an appetizer or a salad when you have a friend over, or you're multiplying this recipe for your family, because I know a lot of this is focused on healthy recipes for singles on the go, but this is Kitchencatiatory, so anything goes. Let me take a quick peek to see what's going on here. It's smelling very yummy. And let me take a peek at the peaches over here. Oh, they're going really good. Let me turn them over just to get a little, I'm not sure if you can see that over here, but I will bring it up for you to see on the camera. And we have some amazing things that we're going to be selling on our show and in our shopping cart, which Karen will come back in a couple of minutes and be able to tell you all that's going on there. So what I'd like to do, that's almost done. I'm going to pull these off the stove because we don't want to have an overdone peach. But look at this. Can you see that?
That looks amazing.
Amazing! And I think I'm going to leave that peach there because I have a friend in town, so I think they might want to taste it. And then, of course, this is a big serving of mozzarella that you want to do if you are having a dinner party. You can put it in a big, beautiful plate and surround it by sliced peaches and grilled vegetables or whatever you want to do. But because it's just me, I'm just going to take a slice off of it. And what I like to do is put it face up, because that's where you get all that creamy, amazing burrata cheese.
Yum.
What kind of mozzarella is your favorite?
Well, I happen to love burrata. When I lived up in Napa, there was this amazing cheese bar at the Oxbow Market, and we used to go weekly, and when you cut the burrata, it would kind of like pour out over the top. It was so delicious. It was a treat. I love that. It's my favorite.
I can smell the black truffle in here. I had not seen the black truffle burrata, which I think is going to taste really amazing. It's a new experiment for me because I love to experiment. Then I can do all the experiments and tell you what works and what doesn't work, and I can come back and tell you. And we like to find out what works and what doesn't work for you as well. So I'm just drizzling a little olive oil over here. Just a little bit more pinch of the salt. I wish you were here, Karen.
I wish we had smell-o-vision or something.
I know.
Then it
We
would
could pour a nice little glass of rosé and call it a day.
Cheers.
Cheers. So let me put
So a
this.
lot of these things that you've been talking about, we can find the individual things in the store. I'm going to go ahead and we put this off for a second. Go ahead and scan this, guys, because there's amazing things in there. The salt and oils and the air fryer and all sorts of things that go along with all these menus that you have been doing. So check it out. Scan it. Will take you right in. And also, we would be remiss if we don't talk about Gwen Global. This is so important. This is your baby, your brainchild, and it is a foundation. It helps support the show. But what else? What else does Gwen Global? What are the
So we do work all over the world. I've been traveling through Africa, Southeast Asia, South America, etc. for the last 25 years. Gwen Global Women's Empowerment Network started in 2012, and we're about transforming lives through the power of storytelling. All of us have a story to tell, and it's really time for us to heal. There's so many good things going on the planet, and I know a lot of stresses are out there, but I think if we come together as community and we really nurture ourselves, so we're going to be able to get through this crazy times we're in.
Yes, absolutely. So I just put the website up, gwen.global. If you don't want to scan, you can just go straight to the link. Oh my gosh, that looks amazing.
Mm. The black truffle is surprisingly, it's always exotic to me, but with the peach and a little bit of that Malden salt,
Sounds
have your salad so you can have your greens, so you have a good excuse to have that cheese.
looks delicious.
This would be really good, as I said recently.
And in the summer, especially.
Yes.
The summer, especially, it's a very light meal, and I think it leaves you wanting more, right?
Oh my gosh.
We want to remind people to subscribe to the channel. Go to Kitchencatiatory.tv, and when you get there, if you haven't yet subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. We're going to send you reminders of each of the shows that are coming out and recipes that are going to be there, all sorts of great stuff. And if you haven't checked out the Kitchencatiatory.com website, recipes are there, all the stuff that you need to know about Kitchen Cacciatore and our wonderful chef, Chef Tess.
Oh my gosh.
Mmm.
And you know what would be really good with this is a little vanilla yogurt or a little ice cream or something like that. This is smelling so amazing. So I have to
pick that up a little bit. Pick that up so we can see it, because oh my.
So it's a really simple dessert. As you could tell, it only took a few minutes to put together, and it's very exotic. And you can put some blueberries on top. You can mix this with anything, any kind of fruit. I think a few blueberries on top would be really nice. And then you can put ice cream on it or whipped cream or yogurt, or just eat it plain way like this.
Sounds good. Sounds yummy.
Because I need to let you guys know how this tastes, because this is the first time I am making this. I'm one of those crazy brave people that says, let's do it for the first time on TV. Look at this TV.
I have a question for you. Do we have a fun fact?
All right, here's our fun fact to know and share. Did you know that peaches originated in China?
That is boggles my mind.
It boggles my mind too. But the you know how the Chinese always have those beautiful philosophies. Peaches represent prosperity and joy.
Nice.
And I'm going to have a lot of joy as soon as this cools down with the prosperity of this beautiful peach.
That looks delicious. Could you make this not individual, but make this as in one pan?
I do have a pan that has like a quiche pan, and I'm really excited to explore that. You can put it in the oven, or they have little tins that go in the air fryer too.
How about the egg bite silicone molds? Could you get a piece? Could you get a peach in there? Could you do a slice of peach? I don't.
Funny you said that, because I tried to do it and it's a little big, but I think I'm going to experiment with this, and I'll check back with you all on social media. But I think it would be a really good thing to do if you were to chop up the peaches and then put a layer of the crumble on top of it.
Yes.
And maybe even I'll explore this and let you know how it goes. Maybe even like a little crumble crusty crust at the bottom.
Yeah, it sounds delicious. You know, we'd love to hear from you. Where are you watching this from? Is it here in the States? Is it in another country? Where are you watching this show from? let us know. Put it in the comments. We'd love to hear from you, and we'll give you a shout out in one of future shows.
Absolutely. And we also want to know what kind of recipes that you want to share and what ones you want to see for the rest of the year. Because by the end of this year, we will have completed 2 seasons. And I'm really excited about this thing. So grateful to you, Karen. You're amazing.
Well, you are amazing. And so is our audience. You guys are awesome. Thanks for tuning in every week. We have another great show next week. We'll see you then.
I'm going to finish this up right now.
All righty.
Great day.
Bye.
Oh, wait. Remember, never miss an opportunity to spice up your life.
Cacciatore, it's got the life of kitchen. Cacciatore, spice up your life with kitchen. Cacciatore, it's got the life with kitchen. Cacciatore.